What the heck is this? So what started as an April Fool's joke turned into a real thing. This is the Langdon Tactical Beretta 3032. I am a sucker for these little Beretta tip-up guns, and so when they released this, I bought the first batch. I was super jazzed about it. It's a pretty neat little gun. It is, from what I know, the only pocket-sized pistol right now that you can mount a red dot to. So we're going to kind of go over what I think about it, how it shoots, overall impressions, all that stuff as well as use cases, so where this might be useful. All right, so we're going to try the failure drill out of the pocket, just see how it does. .265. Now, one feature I do want to show is to drop the hammer, you do have to pull the trigger. But really neat part is you can pop the barrel up and drop the hammer that way. And that way it is completely safe. There's no way that hammer can slip and set the round off. So let's try one more. .245. So actually, I'm pretty happy with the accuracy on this. I've been running it quite a bit today. So now we're going to go ahead and give the revolver a shot against the Beretta 3032, see which one comes out on top. We're going to be doing a bill drill -1 because I only have 5 shots in the revolver to keep it nice and simple, all right? Starting with the revolver here. Trigger froze on that one, but all A zones, nice and clean. Double action revolvers can be a little tricky with it. So let's go ahead and give the Beretta a shot. We got 358 for the revolver. Even though I had a little trouble pulling that out of the pocket, I'm still at 320, all A zones as well. All right, so the Langdon Tactical came out with this guy just about a month ago. Let's go over the features about it. They did a trigger job, which I can tell quite a bit of a difference between this and my old 3032. I'm able to shoot it a lot faster, be a lot more accurate, even longer shots are easier. Part of that's due to the red dot, but part of it's due to the trigger being worked over. So I'm really impressed with that. Past that, they did dehorn the back of the slide, so I grip really high on my pistols, and I really appreciate that because my old one would actually cut up my hand if I did that. So I had to hold it a little more like a revolver. This guy can get away with gripping a little higher, and the slide actually kind of rubs against the webbing between my thumb and my pointer finger, but it doesn't cut it up, so huge benefit there. Then lastly, what I think is really cool is they made this guy red dot capable. Now, as far as I know, this is the only red dot capable pocket pistol. So that's a huge benefit there. Yeah, past that, the recoil on this guy is super soft. Remembering my Beretta 3032 that I used to have, I feel like it had more recoil, but I haven't had that for about a year, so I'm basing this off of a year's memory, so it might be the same, but regardless, it's very easy to shoot, very easy to keep on target. I hate to say it, I would recommend it as a pocket pistol just for that reason, as well as being able to make longer shots, because this red dot really helps compared to most of the pocket pistols available now, which have really rudimentary sights. So able to really dial that in. I was making shots from about 20 yards here a minute ago, and just able to repeatedly slam the target. I mean, slam's loose terminology with a 32 ACP because it's got about the stopping power of a wet napkin, but you put the holes where you need to put them, and that's the important part. So that's kind of all the features about this. Shoots great. I really enjoy it. Great little pocket pistol. But one downside I did find, I was having a lot of malfunctions. We got a jam. And I thought it was due to the gun having issues, anything like that. And then I thought it was due to me gripping high because this guy's been sliding against the webbing of my hand pretty frequently. But it turned out that it's actually the magazine. So if I fully load this magazine, which is, this is sample size of 1, and I honestly think it's just this magazine because my old one didn't have this issue. It was jamming on the after the first shot. So I found if I downloaded it 1, I didn't have any issues past that. So definite thing to keep a lookout for, but I think that's just my magazine. I'm not going to fault the gun for that. That's just what I drew the short straw there. But yeah, pretty awesome little setup. I've really enjoyed shooting it. I'm probably going to keep it and carry it here and there as well. So all in all, this gun shot incredibly well. That's due to a combination of the red dot sight, the excellent trigger, and the low recoil. Now, the low recoil is primarily due to the 32 ACP cartridge, which a lot of people say is pretty anemic. I tend to agree, but what I think is more important is shot placement. So what this guy has that no other pocket pistol has is the red dot capability, which is excellent, and it makes life very easy when you're trying to hit specific locations, have fast follow-up shots, and be precise, as well as needing to shoot a little further away than the typical like 3 to 7 yard deal. It definitely lends itself well to this. So where does this fit in terms of kit? So the biggest reason for me would be having a hyper concealable pistol. Really easy to conceal all day, every day. Let's say you have a job that's non-permissive. They frown upon you carrying something, and you'd get fired if you get caught. This pistol in particular is very easy to conceal, and it is very shootable and very easy to be accurate with. So I think it fills that niche nicely. So next would be a secondary pistol. So a lot of the times during the winter, I will carry a compact pistol as well as a J-frame. So this fits into that niche really well, and it might replace my J-frame in the near future. So that's about all I have for you today. Just remember to get outside, train, and touch grass and eat ass. All right, guys?